Hello fellow makeup monsters. So today's look we're going to be doing Supergirl, as you can see from the title below. Now this is definitely going to be more based on the kind of cartoony Supergirl, not so much based on the new Superman movie that recently came out. More based on the colors from the cartoons, if you've seen the cartoons. The reason why I wanted to do Supergirl was because of the Super movie that came out earlier this year. Obviously, some of you are probably going to want to do a Superman, Supergirl, Halloween thing this year. So I thought, you know, I wanted to do a kind of Supergirl kind of makeup that would complement the colors of a Supergirl costume, as well as something that can be work appropriate. So we're going to go ahead and get started. For this look, since it is Supergirl, do your typical foundation routine, whatever that may be, using concealer or not, tinted moisturizer. Just use whatever you use on a daily basis because you want your Supergirl to look natural as far as face-wise. Okay, so now that we have our foundation all done and ready, we're going to move on to the eyes. As usual, we're going to use an eyeshadow primer, and if you don't have one, I've said it multiple times before in my previous videos, just use your typical foundation powder, pat that with your eyes. It'll absorb some of the extra moisture and oils that your eyelids may have, and it'll prevent your eyeliners and eyeshadows from smearing as much. It's not the greatest way, but it's the cheapest way. Since we're going for more a cartoony Supergirl look, we're going to be using some kind of basic eyeshadows here. We're not going to be getting too complicated. We're going to take this bright pop blue and we're going to pat that all over our lid. This color is called Beaming Blue. As you can see, it's a darker but still bright blue, and it's from Sally's 99-cent collection. And we're just going to take this color on the tip of our brush and we're going to take it in the crease and on the outer corner to create a little bit of a cat eye. Now we're going to take our Duo Fantasy Makers from Wet n Wild. Like I said, I got this a couple years ago from their Halloween collection that they came out with at Walgreens. I'm going to take that red and we're going to just kind of create a little bit of a wing that will go along with our cat eye with the black liner. Just taking a very sharp, fine, flat point eyeshadow brush. This actually came with the gel liners that I bought. It's a very accurate brush. I really like it. Be very careful with this color as it can get a little flaky and it can create an irritated look. So that's why we're just creating this small red on this outside, so that way it won't make our eyes look irritated. But just be careful for fallouts. You don't want to wipe that away with your hand. You'll wipe that away with a brush. So now we're going to take our favorite liquid black eyeliner. This one's my favorite, Revlon Colorstay. Go ahead and line your eyes like usual and then create your cat eye following the bottom of the red that you just created. Now we're going to take a nice gold color. One very similar to this. If you don't have an exact gold color, you can take anything that's a little darker or a little lighter. Preferably try to stick with something that's more to the gold. We're just going to take a flat square brush. This is typically used for eyebrow shaping, but I'm using this to kind of create a little accent. Now we're going to take a pair of false eyelashes. These are my Cool Kitties from Katy Perry. Before you put mascara on your bottom lashes, take a white pencil liner and line your waterline. Now take your favorite mascara and mascara your bottom line, lashes. Now before we continue to finish the eyes, I'm going to use a very sparkling white eyeshadow. This is from Maybelline's Eye Studios. This is called Purple Icon. I'm taking that very glittery white eyeshadow and just the tip of my blending brush, because it has that angle that I want. I'm going to use this as my highlight for my brow bone and to highlight the inner corners of my eyes to bring more light into them. For blush, I'm going to use my trusty CoverGirl's Deep Plum, which is a nice bright pink. I don't know why they call it Deep Plum, because it's not plum at all, it's pink. I'm just going to place that on the apples of my cheeks. Because Supergirl is very fit and very thin and not like the rest of us, I'm going to take my Plum Plush from CoverGirl, which is a darker pink. It's more of like a burgundy, like a light burgundy. And I'm going to put this on the hollows of my cheeks to kind of give me a skinnier look. Since she also has a very strong features, because she is Supergirl, go ahead and contour using that same color under your jawline. Now for the lips, you could go either one of two ways. First is a nice bright pink, or you could do nude lips. Since I'm going for more cartoony look, I'm going to go for the bright pink. Now the reason why I'm going to line my lips using a nude lip liner is because that way it can actually hide better, I feel, in your own lips. This is Maybelline New York's Pink and Proper. A great trick to make your lips look more plump, more cartoony, sparkly. I'm just going to take this very light pink color on the tip of my finger. I'm just going to pat that on the center of my lips. Now I know what you're thinking, that I'm forgetting the eyebrows. No, I'm not. I saved those for last. So I'm going to take this Revlon's neutral color palette that they have here. This one is called Blushed Wines. I'm going to take this medium brown here, and I'm going to use that same flat brush that we used to put the gold under our liner. Now you could either leave your look like this, or you can go ahead and contour your nose. That same brown that we just used to color in our eyebrows, we're going to do that to our nose. Take that blending brush, blend out all the harsh edges. Taking that neutral, soft white, place that on the tip of your finger. Just draw up your own nose. hope you enjoyed this look. I had a lot of fun making this look, and quite honestly, I think it's very cute. Please hit that subscribe button because it's Halloween every day in my life, and I would love to have you come and join me in it. It's a lot of crazy fun, and I want to share it with you. Please also stalk me appropriately, and here's how you do it. I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr, all under the name Yin Yang Sarah. Please always remember, yin yang is a balance, and the balance lies within yourself. Hope you have a great day. Happy Halloween.